Hi, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to talk about the Missal I use on Sundays at Mass. I'll talk about that one in a few minutes. This is the one I'm currently using. It's the New St. Joseph Sunday Missal, Prayer Book and Hymnal for 2023. And if you look here, you'll see that there's a red section. I'll show you what that is in a minute, but first I'll show you the rest of the cover. Here's the back cover, and here is the ISBN. I'll include ISBNs and links to both of these, and here's the ISBN also written out in larger font. And a QR code, if you pause the video, that'll take you to more books by that publisher. This is not sponsored or anything. This is just, I really like these books and I wanted to show them off in this video. Here's the spine, and the publisher is Catholic Book Publishing Corporation. There's a calendar in the front, and so we are in November. The next Sunday coming up is November 19th, which is the 33rd Sunday in Ordinary Time, which I should have, which I will make sure is bookmarked. Oh, I had it bookmarked, but in the wrong spot. Hold on. There we go. So here's this coming Sunday. I'll bookmark that. And then I will go through a few pages here so you can see. Here's the title page. We're in year A. So next year will be year B. The Christian year starts with Advent and ends right before Advent. Here's another title page. And a preface. An order of Mass. So if you've never been to a Catholic Mass, here's the order of things that happen. And then we get into the beginning of Mass. And then we do the entrance. And then it'll say, turn to today's Mass. And then here's the entrance. And then here, after the entrance, it says, go to number 2, page 10. So that would be here, the greeting. So the greeting happens. And then you do one of these three, whichever one the priest chooses. I think it's the priest who chooses. I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, one of these is chosen, and then you go to because there's instructions here on when you do these things, and then we got these different penitential acts. And then the absolution, and then the Gloria, or not the Gloria, the Kyrie, and then the Gloria, and then the Collect, and then after the Collect, it says turn to today's Mass. I'm not going to go through the whole Mass, but, so after the Collect, then we have the first reading. There's usually 3 or 4 readings. It depends on the time of year. So for this particular upcoming Sunday, our first reading is going to be from the book of Proverbs, the responsorial psalm, and the part the people repeat is, here's the music for it, and then it's also got the words where it's got the symbol to let you know that's what you say. And then the second reading is from St. Paul's letter to the Thessalonians. And then the gospel is going to be from the Gospel of Matthew. But yeah, it basically tells you as you go along when to be in this section and when to be in that red section. So that's basically how it works. So this one ends, let's go back to that calendar. This volume ends on November 26th with Lord Jesus Christ, King of the Universe. Okay, so that's the last Mass that this book will give directions for. Then this one will start December 3rd, if I remember right. So here's the calendar for the 2024. And I'll show you something else in a second. Okay. So this December 3rd is the first Sunday of Advent. So starting December 3rd, I will be using this book, this Missal. And as you can see, the first one I showed you was year A. This one is year B. And then when I get through this one, I'll get the 2025 one, which will be year C. And then it repeats A, B, and C each year. So here's the spine of this one, and the back of this one. And it's got that QR code and the ISBN again. So if you want to pause and look at that. As you can see, it's a different picture on each of them. But it's the same one. It's a new St. Joseph Sunday Missal, prayer book and hymnal, but this one says 2024, whereas this was 2023. And so for the first Sunday, after the that's not it. Here we go. December 3rd. First Sunday in Advent. And each Sunday of the year, sometimes there's an illustration. For during the week, I use a different New St. Joseph Missal for during the week. I'll do a separate video on that. But if you're curious about Catholic Mass, these will give you an idea of what Catholic Mass is like. And if you're Catholic, this is a really good way I've found to follow along at Mass. It's really good. They also have a Sunday one that is a perpetual one where each year you get a guidebook and it'll tell you what pages to go to. That will be in the same video as the Missal I use for during the week. But this is a really well-made paperback. I've been using this one for 2 or 3 months now, and it's really good. And also, like it says, it's a prayer book and hymnal. Here, I'll show you with the one I'm currently using. See these, index things? Well, it starts with a hymnal. So, you got all these hymns. Some have sheet music, some do not. So if you need the sheet music for a particular one, at least you have the title, and that'll help you if you want to find the sheet music. And then after the hymnal is the prayer book. Oh yeah, there's a listing of the hymns if you know what hymn you're looking for. And then the prayer book starts with morning and night prayer. And then there's prayers for different occasions, like before communion, after communion, things to meditate on. Like it's got the mysteries for praying the rosary, the Stations of the Cross, some litanies in it. And then in the very back, I don't know if this is, yeah, in the very back, it's got some other devotional books by this publisher listed. I did a video on this Bible, but a green one. And then here's some other books, like Imitation of Christ, that's a famous one. Minute meditations for each day. So it's a really good missal. If you're looking for a inexpensive missal for following along with Mass, this is a good one. I think it cost me like a little over $5 with sales tax. So that would be a good one if you're just starting to follow along with Mass. I'll see you in the next video.